All right, peeps. So I did a video and completely screwed it all up. So I have to redo it. But the topic was Verizon Internet Gateway. This is Verizon. Uh, excuse me. This gateway is used for Verizon. They call it the 5G backup for Fios users that can use in case of events of fire, the Fios network goes down, or they're one of them unlucky people like myself whose NTO, or what is it, ONT gets zapped in a thunderstorm and goes down. So the ONT device is an external device that's usually in a grayish colored box on the external of the house. That's where the fiber comes in. It also has a jack, which then goes into the router that you have in the home. And then the power plugs into an outlet that's routed through the wall to that device. So you have the power adapter that powers it, and then you have the fiber that comes in that's then bled over into a RJ45 connection, and it goes into the router, and then you have Fios to your home. If that NTO device fails, it's not usually replaceable. Verizon has come out and replace it for you. It usually means that you're going to be down 2 to 3 days. So with that recently happening to me again, I'm looking at alternative backup plans. One, I was going to use the other competitor as a backup plan, but unfortunately, based on someone told me it was regional rules where some states will allow two providers to be in the same house where other states will not allow it. I haven't looked that up yet, and it's going to be interesting to figure that out. But anyway, let's show what this device looks like. Here's the power adapter, and this is the device itself. Yes, this big block of thing is supposed to be your internet gateway. And we're going to go plug this up. Watch this. Didn't mean to show that. Okay. So there's a boot process in all this. First, now this has already been set up, so I'm not going to go through the setup process all over again. The setup process is a combination of using the app that the company gives you. Let me see if I can show, if you can see the, well, let me see if I can get this power strip to scoot over. Right now, we have one LED blanket. Okay. So that's basically telling us that it's booting up and it's not quite active. Now, there's two stages of this. You get it up and running, and then you're going to have to go to the app and have it. Oh, this camera. Come on, camera. All right. So, yeah. Anyway, there's not much instructions to it. Now, it booted up much faster this time because it's already been pretty much set up. So we can show you. There you go. That's Wi-Fi. On this device, I terminated all the Wi-Fi because I'm going to use it for something else. It only has 3 bars: low, medium, and good. So what we're going to do here is currently I am connected to Fios. So we're going to do a speed test. I'm going to go ahead and run. I'm going to zip this out because you don't need to know my outdoor. And this is at 3 something in the evening. These is normal. Latency is reasonable. It's only 4 microseconds or milliseconds, whatever. Um, so this is what we're getting through Fios straight through. Now, I'm going to show you what's going to happen when I switch my LAN cable over to, first, we're going to do the Wi-Fi first. All right, so I'm going to go over here and let me see, and we're going to connect to, where is you at? And let's see it. Don't see it. Okay. A lot of people are still using, wait a minute, that looks awful familiar. Okay, that's what we turned off. Let's see if we see, I don't see it for some reason. Nope, I do not see it. Well, we're going to bypass that part because we're going to do this. We're going to plug it straight into the network cable. Okay. This is plugged right into the back of the device. So the device has 2 RJ45, believe they're gig connections. So what we're going to do here is we're probably going to have to release and reset the IP address. Yes, we are, because it's still showing what the other one is. We're going to do, which is surprisingly still working. We're not going to see the speeds much of that, but this IP address is not associated with this box. Okay, once it's done, and look at the latency, far higher than it is. But we're going to go ahead and get this to release and deconfig. Release. And then we're going to renew it. Now, when we do this, we're going to notice well, wow, it did not change. Oh, there you go. It's a little slow. Oh, you know something? So my final review on the Verizon G5 home network, as you can see, the speeds are not that great, only 50 Mbps up. You get about 6 to 10 up, about 50, 60, maybe 70 down. Not a lot, especially if you have a house full of TVs and things of that nature. But for $20 a month, you can probably live with it. The only other problem is that you gotta transfer everything over to that router. Make sure no one uses that router when the primary is running, which would be the land-based one. And it's for the average person, I'm going to just say it. Do better, Verizon. You can set it up so that it all falls over the way it needs to. The way it's set up, the average user can't really take advantage of this because they're going to have to switch everything over if the Fios dies. And then when the Fios comes back up or they come out and repair it, then they got to switch everything back over. Do you know how much of a pain in the butt? Just imagine every time you had a lightning storm, you had to go in and turn all your lights back on. And then when the power came, oh no, that's a bad example. Imagine every time a lightning storm came and your lights went out, and then when the power came back on, you had to replace all the bulbs. because the bulb's blue. That's a pain in the butt. What you Verizon can set up, they can set up a router so it makes it so much easier so it'll have a failover system so that it'll fail over to this slow speed when the main is down, and when the main comes back up, it'll go back over to the main and shut this down. This will prevent people from overusing this. It also will help because you only get 7 days of this at 24 hours and you're only getting 50 MIPS. Not a lot of speed at all. Better than nothing, to be honest, you'll probably get better speeds off your phone. Uh, and I'm not joking. You're going to get better speeds off your phone than this device. And I can let you know, this how big my phone is. This how big this device is. Massive difference. I can get far better speeds. Let's just do a speed test. I'm just going to do a speed test on this phone. Hold on, let's go over here to make sure I'm not connected to that. No, all right, so let's do let's see, I think I have the app. Okay, I do have the app. Okay, that's the speed test app. All right, I'm going to show you what I'm going to get off this. Look at the speed. This is off straight G5. This is the speeds I'm getting. Now the picture's not as clear, but just in case you can't tell, the latency is only 25 compared to this big brick, which is 27. And the speeds I'm getting off here is yeah, yeah. It's far better. Let me look at this. Yeah, so I'm getting roughly 400 and some odd, almost 400 some odd MIPS, 400 some MIPS of download speeds. See that? Now, the upload speed is not that great, but this is a G5 phone. This is a G5 box, and you're getting only 50 on this. So I'm probably going to have to call Verizon and find out what the hell's going on with this box, because this box is only getting 50. And my barcodes I'm getting on this is I'm only getting, and the funny thing is, I'm getting three. Wait a minute, how many bars is that? One? I'm getting 3 bars off this. I'm only getting 2 off this. Look at the massive difference in size. You would think this would be more robust. It's just a garbage can oversized. So again, I'm getting far better speeds on my phone. So you are better off using this as a hotspot than to use this brick. And you won't pay any more money because you already, especially if you have the hotspot on your phone option, there'd be no use for this, especially if you're single in a household, you got one TV, whatever. For a whole house, I probably wouldn't use this. I'll probably get this and let the house struggle with it. I won't want to burn up all my, even though it's unlimited, they start throttling you back after a while. Even though they claim they don't, they will. So, my honest opinion, if you want to go through the headache of switching everything over and getting this box, knowing that the best you're probably going to get is 50 MIPS, good luck. Now, I'm going to call Verizon and I'm going to give you an update if I have any news why this box is so damn slow compared to my phone. But right now, I'm not really impressed. And I'm deciding if I want to take this back or not. But I'm going to call with them. I'm probably going to make a follow-up video to say, hey, this is what they say. This is the problem is. Maybe there's something on their end that's not configured correctly. But this thing should be getting far better speeds than 50 MIPS. And that's the best that I'm getting off this. So until next time, this is Ron Tech World. I'll keep you informed with the Home G5. It's called a home, what is it called? G5 Home Wireless Backup. I wouldn't quite call it that. I wouldn't quite call it that. So until next time, y'all take care of yourself. This is Ron Tech World. I'm out of here. Until next time, later.
I finally got a clear answer from Verizon. The 5G Wi-Fi backup plan costs $35 per month and only allows up to 7 days of usage per month, with speeds capped at 50 Mbps. The full 5G home internet service offers speeds up to 600 Mbps, but it's only available in areas where Fios isn't offered.